All right, let's get right into it. Have you ever smoked a drive, absolutely perfect, only to watch it hook into the trees for no reason? Or maybe you pured an iron shot that just came up short. Well, here's the thing. The problem might not be your swing. It could actually be what's hiding inside your golf ball. So I gotta ask you, is your golf ball secretly sabotaging your game? We've all been there. You feel that pure contact, and the result just doesn't add up. It's frustrating, right? Well, it turns out there's often a very real physical reason for that madness. And to figure this out, our source did something pretty wild. They sliced open over 100 different golf balls to find the truth. We're not talking about marketing slogans or fancy packaging here. We're talking about a real hands-on investigation to see what's actually going on under the cover. And this gets us to the core of the problem, your ball's hidden flaws. I'm talking about things like off-center cores, layers that are all over the place in thickness, and believe it or not, even air bubbles. These things can have a massive, massive impact on how the ball flies. What's inside really does matter more than you think. So let's do a little spring cleaning for your golf bag. We're going to count down 5 balls that you should probably just dump right now, all based on what was found when they were cut open. We'll start with the least offensive and work our way to the absolute worst of the bunch. First up on the chopping block, the TaylorMade TP5X. Now, this is a 5-piece urethane ball, and here's the key number, a 97 compression. What does that mean? It means it's firm. It's way too firm for most amateur golfers. But that's not even the real problem. The real issue is what you can't see. And here it is. This quote says it all. The mantle layer, which is so important for how the ball feels and transfers energy, is just wildly inconsistent. One ball might feel like a rock, the next one is squishy and weird. That is a recipe for disaster. It leads to unpredictable spin and terrible feel around the greens. So bottom line, unless you're swinging like a tour pro, this ball is probably costing you shots. Okay, next up is a ball you might still have rolling around in the bottom of your bag, the 90 PD Long. Yeah, it's discontinued, but they're still out there. It's a simple 2-piece ball with an 88 compression. Seems like a totally harmless distance ball, right? Well, not until you look inside. You're not reading that wrong. The investigation found a pretty shocking defect. About 1 in 5 of these balls has a big ol' air bubble trapped right in the core. A flaw like that, man, it just makes your shot a complete lottery. Your launch, your direction, it's all totally unpredictable. The Callaway SuperSoft. I know. Tons of people love this ball. And I get it. It has that ultra-soft 47 compression. It feels like butter off the club face. But that amazing feel comes with a pretty serious performance problem. And here's why. Just look at this data. A full 6% of these balls failed a simple roundness check. That means they aren't perfectly round. And for you, on the course, that flaw can cause those bizarre, out-of-nowhere slices and hooks that make you question your sanity. It's not you, it's the ball. Coming in hot at number 4 is the PXG Extreme Tour. Now, for $35 a dozen, with a urethane cover and a firm 98 compression, you're expecting something pretty special, right? You're thinking tour-level quality. But the results were, well, they were not that. I mean, come on, this quote just says it all. The durability is terrible. The cover was literally peeling off after one single bunker shot. For a ball that costs this much, that is just completely unacceptable. You're paying a premium price for toughness that just isn't there. And here we are, the number 1 ball to dump from your bag. The legendary Costco ball, the Kirkland Signature V3. And yes, the price is amazing. You can't beat it. But that incredible bargain comes with a huge hidden gamble. So what's the gamble? It's the manufacturing. Super precise measurements show that the ball's diameter varies so much that it's actually outside the official rules of golf. That inconsistency means you get unpredictable carry distances and the ball can roll weirdly on the greens. It might be cheap, but you're literally rolling the dice every time you tee one up. Okay, enough of the bad news. We've cleaned out the duds, we've tossed the junk, so let's talk about what you should be playing. We're going to look at 5 underrated gems that were found to deliver amazing and, more importantly, consistent performance. First up, let me introduce you to the Inesis Tour 900. This ball is an absolute giant killer. It's got everything you want: a perfectly centered core, a tough urethane cover. And when they put it up against the legendary Pro V1, it only lost 2 yards of carry. 2. You're getting basically the same tour-level performance for about half the price. That is just incredible value. Now, check this out. The Wilson Triad uses what they call tri-balance technology. And the result? A perfect score. 100% of the balls they tested had a perfectly centered core. What that means is there's no heavy side, so the ball is designed to fly straight and roll true. If you want pure, predictable reliability, this is a fantastic choice. All right, here's a bit of a surprise pick for a specific type of golfer, the TaylorMade SpeedSoft. If you have a more moderate or slower swing speed, you need to listen up. Its super low compression core can add about 5 yards of carry to your drives, and it feels absolutely amazing on and around the greens. Seriously, if that sounds like you have to give this one a try. Now, this is impressive. The Vice Pro is a direct-to-consumer ball that won an award for being the most consistent, and this number shows you why. Over 20 shots, the spin rate barely changed. It varied by less than 150 RPM. That is an incredibly tight window, and that translates to control and consistency you can actually count on, shot after shot. And our final gem is the Srixon Q-Star Tour. This thing is a total sleeper pick that turned out to be an absolute sniper in testing. An unbelievable 80% of approach shots landed within just 3 feet of the pin. It gives you that precision plus great greenside feel, and its distance is right up there with the Pro V1X. Do not sleep on this ball. So, we've dumped the duds, we've found the gems. What do you do now? Let's take all this info and boil it down to a simple, practical strategy you can use to find the perfect ball for your game. All right, it really comes down to this simple 3-step plan. Step 1, go through your bag. If you find any of those 5 duds we talked about, get them out of there. Step 2, be honest about your game. Match the ball to your swing speed and what you like to feel. And finally, step 3, pick one of these 5 gems and actually test it. Play a full round, see how it works for you. And that's a wrap. You've seen what's really going on inside these golf balls and how much it can affect your game. So I'll leave you with one final thought to chew on. Which ball on our list, whether it was a dud or a gem, surprised you the most? Really think about it, because the answer just might lead you to playing your best golf ever.